Greetings, welcome. Thank you for coming. If you're familiar with EFT, just echo and follow along. If you're not familiar, check the link below, details, handouts on the website, how-to points, all that kind of stuff, as well as my weekly group if you want to do that. If you've got some issue and you just can't seem to get it taken care of despite doing these videos, but sometimes if it's coming up 2 or 3 times on your own and you just can't seem to shake it, you may want to reach out to somebody. So happy to support you there or guide you to somebody else. It's a particular topic. You can't say the wrong thing to the right person. I first heard this expression, I'm paraphrasing, from Evan Mark Katz. He's a dating coach, and he said, you can't say the wrong thing to the right guy. And I really like that concept because if you're new to a relationship with some guy, if he's going to go the distance with you, he's going to want your truth on the table. And good communication in a relationship is about being able to speak your truth. So you can't say the wrong thing, because if you're biting your tongue, that's not going to be healthy in the relationship. So the sooner you put your truth on the table, the better it is. So I've taken that not just in the dating dynamic, but in all areas of life, whether it's business, colleagues, clients, vendors, tradesmen that you might be working with, because you want to be able to speak your truth. Now, tact aside, there's diplomacy. Absolutely, you may not necessarily want to blurt something out, but often when you put your truth on the table, if they're not able to handle it, that tells you something about them. I had a similar situation come up today where, I was working with somebody and having problems on the technology side. And I said, you know what, you may want to try something different. That might help. And they were just, and I'm like, oh. So it was an interesting dialogue because I got to learn very quickly up front what I couldn't do when it came to workability, holding the person to account, to responsibility issues when, and it was a minor issue, but it became something bigger. It didn't have to become bigger. So it's often interesting sometimes to test the water over little things to get a sense of what the response is, how quickly they're hostile, how quickly they're aggressive back. Are they able to take responsibility for things like canceling appointments or something trivial, right? Could be trivial items. So you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. So put your truth out there. You may want to think about how you're saying it. Absolutely. Filter how you deliver the message, but speak your truth. So let's get started. Side of the hand. Even though I struggle to speak my truth and say what I need to say, I deeply and completely, gently and compassionately love, honor, and accept myself. Even though I struggle to speak my truth, to stand my ground, to say it the way I see it, whether I'm offering ideas or defending my boundaries. And I deeply and completely, gently and compassionately love, honor, and accept myself. The right person wants you in their life and will thus respect your boundaries and will be coordinated around better outcomes and workability. People who don't care whether you're in their life or not won't respect your boundaries. So speaking your truth early lets you know whether or not they can respect your boundaries and whether or not you can have a relationship built on negotiation and back and forth, reciprocity. So choose to know I can speak my truth. Even though I struggle sometimes to say what I want to say, I choose to trust that I can't say the wrong thing to the right person. And if they can't hear what I have to say, That helps me filter out the kind of person they are and the viability of a long-term relationship. I'm speaking my truth. You can't say the wrong thing to the right person. The right people want your truth. They want to hear from you. They want your perspective under the arm. They want your point of view. Rib cage. They want to hear from you. The right people want your point of view. And it's okay to say what you need to say, express what needs to be expressed, and to share your truth. So putting your truth on the table, having the confidence to speak your truth, feeling powerful inside yourself, feeling powerful with your message, believing in yourself, believing in your boundaries, believing in who you are, believing in your message, and that it deserves to be heard. So speaking your truth, honoring yourself, loving yourself enough to put your truth on the table. Healthy people are open-minded and receptive to you saying what you need to say and hearing your point of view. People that are dysfunctional will try and shut you down. They might dismiss you. They might discredit you. They might belittle you. I want healthy relationships. So the sooner my truth is on the table, the sooner I know whether or not they're going to hear me out, whether or not they're going to be a stand for my boundaries, support me in having my boundaries heard, support me in having my needs met. So giving myself permission to speak my truth, standing for myself, standing for what I need. Because you can't say the wrong thing. Your best friends, they hear it all the gory details, and they love you anyways. The more vulnerable we are, the more we speak our truth, the more support we can receive, the more understanding from others, and the more assistance, if that's what it is that we need. To put our problems on the table, to put our challenges on the table, put our point of view on the table. As Dr. Jordan Peterson would say, pick friends who can celebrate with you when things go right. That's what makes a good friendship. They're not trying to one-up you. They're proud of you. They're willing to applaud you. They're willing to uplift you. And if things go wrong, they'll commiserate with you. They won't trump your bad news with their bad news. or that happened to me once upon a time, or I have an even worse story. Good friends, good business dealings, the truth is there. The truth is viable. The truth is welcomed. The truth is respected. So you can't say the wrong thing. The sooner you speak your truth, the sooner you know whether or not your truth will float. Not from whether or not your truth is worthy, but it lets you know the character of the other individual. Can they express what they're thinking? Can they express what they're feeling? And can you embrace that? And by them speaking their truth, you look for the common ground. You negotiate what can and can't be done. And you find a way to move forward. Because you choose to honor yourself. You choose to honor your needs. And respect yourself. So putting your truth on the table. Are you that person where somebody else can speak their truth to you? You can't say the wrong thing to the right person. How do you handle their commentary, their comments? Maybe they're hurting. Maybe they're sad. Maybe they have a boundary. Maybe they have an idea they want to share. Maybe they're committed to bringing out your best within you. But that also means pointing out some of your flaws, calling you out if you're irresponsible. So can we speak our truth to others and hear others? Because if you can't say the wrong thing, then imagine how healthy our relationships can be as we listen to understand each other and we speak to be understood. And as we build understanding, we build common ground. As we build those bridges, the relationship becomes stronger. We find ways of working with each other. We can support each other. Pathways are chosen. We receive what we need. And we know who we can count on. But the sooner we speak our truth, the sooner we test the other person. Are they somebody who wants the truth on the table? You can't say the wrong thing to someone who speaks truth and desires truth and wants truth on the table. So we choose to honor ourselves and we choose to honor the other person because you can't say the wrong thing to the right individual. And trusting as we build a bridge, honesty and openness, strengthen communication, we strengthen the quality of our relationships, and we're able to move forward with grace and ease. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Again, come join me on a group session and we can tap on your specific issues. And I look forward to seeing you in another video. Bye for now.